What's going on, everyone? Andrew here, back with another adventure in the new shop with Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Today we have a customer C8 Corvette and another customer's Roadrunner. Now both of these have engine problems, and who knows what other kind of problems they have. This one right here looks like it's been through the war. So we're going to put this one inside the shop. Yeah, there's our junkyard build right there. And then we're going to put this one, car lift A, we're going to swap it with the Camaro. And we're going to step outside here just for a minute. Y'all understand what a sleeper is? Something that looks rough, looks like crap, doesn't look like it will go very fast. Well, this is going to be our sleeper build next. Now, it's going to look like this on the outside, but when you pop the hood, you can have a nice blown big block, forward mode in it. It's going to be all brand new underneath here, but the rims and the body is going to look like crap for any unsuspecting person. But let's get back to the main attractions. So first things first, let's see if we can actually figure out what's wrong with this thing. I'm guessing transmission by the looks of it. See if we got any internal damage. Can't believe it's already episode 43. Well, that's a good sign. Very good sign. Now let's check the OBD scanner. It's good. I don't want to change the pistons. $83, $88, $94, $100. It's got good plugs, good coils. Okay. Now what do we need to do with this thing? Brakes, gearbox, fixed body parts, and other tasks. Increase tuning by 14 to 19%. Okay. Now, this is just a regular... How are we going to do that? Well, let's look at the tune-up parts here. We'll figure out from there what intake we got. We got that one. That's 1%. Guess we could probably change the camshaft, which will give it 1.5, which will give us 2.5. If I don't have to, I'm not doing the cylinder heads, which I may actually have to, because that's 6%. Exhaust manifolds are 1.65 by the looks of it, so it'll give us 3.3, or yeah, 3.3. That'll give us 1.5 for every 2 coils. Well, every coil is 1%. So, what was the percentage increase they wanted? 14 to 19. So, by changing the coils, that'll bump it up 8. What to do, what to do, what to do. Well, let's start by changing the coils. The 8 of them, which is 8%. And the intake was 3%, which makes it 11. And what are the fuel rails? That's 4%. Which puts us at 15%. It's too much. So if we change the fuel rails, leave the intake, that'll put us at 12. Yeah, that'd be good enough. Alright, start by ripping off these. And it'll work out perfect because I can use these on our next junkyard build if we end up choosing a car with this style motor in it. I think it needs a new belt too. It's looking pretty wretched. Alright, we'll yank out the fuel rails. And we'll come over here to the other side. Probably maybe put a performance transmission in it too. Since we got to change all that. See, I've already bought some upgraded fuel rails. Oh, that's right, for the Exorcist Camaro. That's right, I remember. Alright, we're going to put this up in the air now. Once I can find the button for the lift. Up and away. Take out the axle B. Now we take out the starter. Run over to the other side. Get the axle. Axle, axe off. Ew. We got ourselves a flywheel problem. Ew, clutch plate too. Looking pretty grody. But the second we go and put that stuff in is the second that, well, can't remember if we need that above by that anyway. Now, transmission. 1% perfect. Put this on. Come on now. Yeah, well, I already had a new one anyway, so why not, right? Put the pressure plate on. Actually, I had to change it anyway. Now we're going to put in the throat bearing, which had to be changed, thank goodness. I remembered to get it. Now let's check. Oh, 14 to 19%. Oh. Okay. Minor detail. We'll get that fixed up very smartly here. We got brakes to do after this, then well, change all the fluid. So it looks like we're putting the intake on, after all. And I always put the lower quality tire on the driver's side, because that's the side that the driver will see most likely. And I put the better side on the passenger because it's a little less noticeable for the driver. Perfect. Nice new caliper, that's for sure. Go to the back side here. Probably needs new pads. Yes, it does. I should have did that before I put the tire back on. Oops, my mistake. It's pads on both sides. The fronts need calipers and pads too, by the looks of it. Alright, so we'll go over to here. To brake. Two of those, two of those. We need to follow these. Yeah, pads too. Gosh darn pads. Nope, wrong one. There you are. Now we'll scoot over to the other side. Hey, look at that. Pads ain't too bad. We ain't gotta change them. Thought I grabbed the wrong wheel there for a minute. Yippers. Take off the caliper, then the pads. Switch it around. Install. I wonder if I can put the starter in like this. Oh, I can. Nice. That's beautiful. Perfect. Now put the wheel back on. Take off this one. Put on the new pad. Well, alright, we're almost done. Part not discovered. I wonder what it could be. I just gotta find it. Way up there in the front of the car. I think we found it. And we're going to pull the fuel rails off, throttle body, and the intake, and put on the performance intake. Thought I had one of them. I guess we don't know what happened to that thought. Alright, we got body parts, which is every single part on the body. And then we got the still increase the tuning and refill all the other stuff. So we'll do some of the stuff here since we're out front here. That definitely ain't got no substance to it. Now we're gonna fill it back up. Run our way over here to the brake master cylinder. Or here they call it a brake servo. Alright, now we work our way all the way to the back. Pop off this fuel rail. This one too. Take off the throttle body. Now the intake. Thought we already bought one. Well, gosh darn. you kidding me? Huh, I guess it must be this one. First time you've been able to use the red one. That's a lot of weight for the top of that motor. Now we should be good on tuning. Yep. We need to do coolant and power steering fluid. Drain the coolant. Power steering. And now we fill it back up. Good enough for me. At least I can see the gauge this one, see how full it is. That's a bonus. Alright, now we gotta do body panels. Now is it B or is it just the regular versions? No, just the regular. Probably replacing stuff I don't need to replace, but oh well. Yee. These windows look pretty darn nasty. Starting to think he found this car in a junkyard. Now we replace everything. Probably could have got away with that hood. I don't think I need to replace the hood. Nope. So we'll put the factory hood back on. Definitely need to do the headlights. What about the front bumper? Yeah, front bumper. What about the door? Yeah, we gotta do the door too. Change this window. What about the trunk? Well, we can get away with the trunk. Oh, I think it said the trunk, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Even though I could repair everything here I'm taking off, but yeah. Let's make it an oddball looking color. Now, what plate was on this? I'm gonna say one from Rhode Island. Well, wouldn't you know it, they're all fixed now. Alrighty, now we can send this one back to the customer. Perfect. Not bad. $47,000 we got for that. Now we own this. What's this one? What's the issue with this one? The engine is working, but it's choppy. Okay. Says the engine is working, but it's choppy. That could be a reason why. I'm no genius, but that looks like it could be a very good reason why it won't start. Alright, let's check and see. There we go. Make sure there's no internal damage. It looks like there is. And that's the engine choppy part. Nope. Okay, so this is coming out. Up and away. Come on now. Let's bring it to car lift. Hey. Yeah, it's like a milky color. Looks like the head gaskets might be shot too, if they had any. Uh-huh. See, that's what I was telling you guys about in the other video there. You have to take these exhaust pieces out or the motor will not come up. It's kind of dumb, but it is what it is. Pull the motor. Right there is where it goes. Now let's run back to the car and see if we fulfilled that list. Alright. Arm A, Arm B, crankshaft pulley, fuel filter, ignition coil, intake manifold, piston rings, piston, spark plug, starter V8, timing cover V8. Oh goody. Uh-huh. About 11 to 16%. Well, that's 1.5. That makes 3. And 5.75. Three. No, which one's the center one? That one is. I need another one of these. 369. Then the intake, since we gotta replace it anyway. Gotta find us a Mopar intake. Right there. What was it? Increased tuning by 11 to 14%, it said? 11 to 16, so we should be in good shape. Keyboard being we should be. Alright. Now the motor slipped, now we can jump back on. Now which one is shot? Bet you it's this back one right here. We need to change this spark plug. And we need to change all 8 of them is what we're going to do. Well, we don't really need to, but... So it's the second one in on the head we're taking off. That's right, man. We got scales. We working upside down. Gravity don't affect us. Now we got the 6-pack off. Now we can take the intake off. And it was this side. With the boo-boo piston. Well, there's two push rods right here that are shot. I'm gonna have to pull all these out, so I'm gonna replace all 8 of them on this side. I guess technically, it would be cylinder 3. That needs both of them. Always a stuck bolt. Always. Now we come over to this side. Where's the crank pulley? Right there. Or else you need a timing cover. What's the oil filter look like? Ah, that's in good shape. Need a piston ring. And a piston. No, get back over here. That was the bad ring, right? Aw, you gotta be kidding me. Back out it comes. That's what we get to do. Push rod, where are you, push rod? I may as well get this, because we're going to need it anyway. There's a push rod, right there. We need 3 of them. Like I said, it's easier to work on these push rods and stuff for this motor because it's literally right there. Alright, so we also need a pressure plate, which you can clearly see that she needs to be replaced there. Guess it'll help. I want to unmount. Ay caramba. Alright, let's get that fuel filter off. And we're gonna put... we can't do that. Which one am I gonna have to take off now? I forgot all about that. So because this one's good, we're going to leave this one connected. And now we get the fun job of ripping it all back apart. Just to figure out which one is shot. There probably is an easier way to do this. I just don't know it yet. Alright. Now, we're going to work on the top side of the motor. One on this side and the second one on the other side, I believe. Yep, we're getting her now. Oh, these push rods. They take so long to come out because they're so finicky. If you don't get it just right on it, they will stay in the block, man. I see we never had this cylinder head off yet. Alright, let's try this one. Nope, we're good. Next one. There it is. We found the dead one. So what we're gonna do is replace all 8 of the push rods on this side. Why? Because I didn't pay enough attention when I took them out. That's why. Oops. That's on me. Comes out of my pocketbook. Or out of my wallet, whichever you choose for lingo. Alright. Huh? Come on now. Why is it always gotta be so stubborn? And now what I want to do is flip the motor back around, put in the rod caps on, and then once we put the rod caps on, well, that's different. Well, we gotta go over to here anyway, because we gotta buy coil B. Because look like she did. You understand what I'm saying? Eh, what the hey. It was the first one I had needed one, right? Yeah, it was. Well, we'll figure it out when we put the motor back in the car. If it says no spark plug's been changed, then we know. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was this one that gets the brand new one. If I'm not mistaken. I could be. As y'all have seen, I do make mistakes. I ain't perfect. Now we gotta rip the front of the motor off. Get the timing cover. Well, alright, let's get going. And the crankshaft pulley, oh my god, look how crummy it looks. Belt 1. Belt. Come on now, get off there. Now the only catch-22 to working on this motor is you have to take off the alternator and power steering pump. You have to. Which means now we also need the arms. There's one. It's too easy not to notice them. And it don't make sense to me because, well, I understand this one because it goes over the water pump, but yeah. I wonder if they'll let me pull a camshaft. By golly, they did. Oh yeah. So that's a 2.75% increase. Needed, what was it, 11 to 14? We may have actually just went over. I can't believe it's not. I can't believe we don't have free reign to like build these customers engines for their cars. You know, they want a power increase. Well, let's give them a power increase. You know what? We're gonna hold off on that because that's not for this motor anyway. I might have thought it was, but it's not. We're gonna put it on something else. Put the water pump pulley, and now we put the belt on, and then we put the other belt on, and then we put the fan on. All 4 bolts. Now we work our way up over here and we put the intake on. All 4 bolts. And the fuel filter, which is something, you know, we're basically going to be maxed out on the tuning percentage with just the intake and the 3 carbs. So unfortunately we're going to have to put a factory or OEM style fuel filter on. Which is going to rob this car of power, but it is what it is. I screwed up my calculations. Right there at 6% increase up to 2. Here's a 9% increase. And here's a 2% increase. Alright, now let's flip this around. Put in these rod cap bolts. I'll put the rod caps on and we'll bolt them down. Put in all brand new hardware. Make it look all pretty. We actually went 14.75. Or was it 14 to 17? I can't remember. And we're so close to having this motor together, I may as well just wait and then go check and see. Perfect. Alright. We yank this off. Run our way back over here to the car. Oh good, we're in good shape. We are in good shape. Perfect. Gotta do the starter, and that's it for that one. Engine's working, but it's choppy. Huh? Y'all understand that one? I know I sure as heck don't. I'm supposed to get real choppy with that camshaft in play. See if this can't determine what the issue is. Nope. I don't get it. Gotta put the new starter on. I wonder if it's exhaust. Possibly a fuel pump. Work our way to the back here. Jump on this fuel tank. Yeah, there's one problem right there. Right there. Hey, fuel pump. I wonder what the problem could be. Nothing is standing out. The battery looked good, didn't it? We got a little stuff down there to put back on, so let's stay up here. Doesn't have this. Fuel system's all brand new. Let's take a peek at the electronics, see what it tells us. Well, that's all good. So what would be causing the motor to be choppy? The fan was good quality. We already had that off, so I wouldn't. I wonder. I have seen some pretty dumb stuff in this. No, that would be good shape. I stumped. I said the battery was good, didn't it? No, it's not the battery. I don't know. I didn't figure that was going to be the issue, but no, get off there. Hmm. I was confused. Hmm. Oh, the brake hanging up is causing the trolley to shoot. I wonder. To me, for the engine to be choppy, it would sound like there's a problem with the motor. I figure since we're sitting here trying to puzzle and figure it out, this would be something worthwhile, right? Maybe something might just stand out in our way. Ew, that looks nasty. Shoe and cylinder. Shoe and cylinder. Probably need new shoe for the other side. Yeah, there ain't no repairing those, that's for sure. Ooh, needs a drum for this side. Everything else looks to be on the up and up. Part not discovered. That's getting on my nerves now. Not seeing anything. Everything's good, as far as I know. I'll figure this out one way or another. Why can't the engine be started? Why can't the engine be started? We're doing all these tests again because I'm confused. Maybe I missed something, I don't know. Huh. I'm confused. Needs air, fuel, and spark. Normally, ew, I wonder why that never got picked up. That would definitely do it. I was staring at that the whole time going, I wonder if I should take that cap off. Alright. Motor is fixed. Just a little bit longer than I was planning on. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And drop a comment. Tell us what you thought about today's video. Tell us what you'd like to see in the future. Hope you all have yourselves a good one. Bye.